The armature is the central part of your router's motor. It consists of windings, the commutator, a cooling fan, the drive shaft, and the commutator end bearing. The armature along with the field create an electromagnetic field that causes the armature to spin. The carbon brushes transfer electricity to the armature through the commutator. Over time, the commutator will wear from this constant contact. If the tool is overloaded, the armature can overheat, and the insulation around the windings will burn away, creating a short circuit. When this occurs, there will be excessive sparking from the motor brushes and smoke or a burning smell from the motor. Replacing the armature is a repair that you can do yourself, and I'm going to show you how.
Hi, I'm Mark Socha.
Do-it-yourself repairs like these are easier than you might think. From lawn machines to cordless drills, kitchen mixers,
Outdoor grills.
our how-to videos walk you through each repair from start to finish. So doing it yourself means never having to do it alone.
Let's get started.
I'll begin by removing the cord from the router. Now I'll remove the motor from the base. Now I'll remove the motor cap. Next, I'll remove the screw that secures the ground wire. And now I can pull the brush springs away from the brush and the brush away from the commutator. Now I'll use a couple of screwdrivers to carefully pry the plastic base, filled, and other components away from the motor housing. Once I've pried the base out as far as I can with the screwdrivers, I'll use a rubber mallet to tap the metal housing away from the plastic base. I want to be careful not to strike the base with the mallet. Now remove the plastic sleeve from inside the metal motor housing. Now remove the nut that secures the armature to the lower bearing. The easiest way to do this is with an impact driver. And now I can use a mallet to tap the armature out of the housing. Next, I'll remove the lower armature bearing from the housing so I can install it onto the new armature. It's secured with 3 screws. Now I can install the new armature into the housing. I'll place the housing over the armature, and then again using a rubber mallet, carefully tap the housing onto the armature shaft. Stopping when the bearing seats onto the shaft. And now I'll replace the retaining nut. Now install the plastic sleeve back onto the field. The long tabs inside the plastic sleeve should go against the flat spots on the field. And now this assembly goes back into the motor housing. As I install the field assembly back into the motor housing, I need to make sure that I have the grounding eyelet aligned with its connection point on the metal housing. To slide the filled assembly the rest of the way in, I'll use a punch and carefully tap it into the housing. And now I'll re-secure the ground wires. I'll install the screw through the eyelet first, and then secure it to the housing. Now I'll re-secure the brushes. I'll make sure they're tight against the commutator and replace the springs. Now I'll reattach the motor cap. And I'll finish up by installing the motor back into the base and resecuring the cord. And now you know how to install a new armature in your router. Be sure to check back often for new videos and expert advice. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up
And leave a comment.